EON FM 92.3, EON FM.
Rock of Ages, EON FM stereo. Catch me, I'm falling. Heartland, and on the subject of heartland, deep in the heartland of New York City with the snow coming down and Molly Moulton around his ankles. From real life, here's David Sterry. Hello, David.
Hi.
And if you are, good on you.
Oh, wow, it's good to talk to home.
Oh, dear, yes, great day here. It has been a good day today. You know, the sun is streaming down. We've had a couple of bad ones, but you're in the snow there at the moment.
That's right. New York's a weird place. It's sort of like Melbourne. You know, it was a beautiful sunny day yesterday, and I went cruising around Broadway, just walking all around the city. And today it just started snowing, and it hasn't stopped, and it's really heavy snow. It's great.
Tell me about what's happening with real life at the moment, David. Like, you've just done 4 shows with the Eurythmics. How's that feel?
That's right. Well, they were really good. The first Eurythmics show we did was in Washington last week, and Washington wasn't supposed to be a very strong area for real life. And the audiences have been great so far. Washington especially, the audiences, they get there early to see the support act, and they're really so warm to what we're doing. It's great. And so we did 2 shows in Washington, and then we did a night in Boston, and then they blew out a date because Ang's still having a few voice problems, but I think she's got them sorted out. And tonight we just did our second night at the Ritz in New York, which is a great place.
Yeah? How big's the Ritz?
The Ritz is like about, I think you could say sort of upstairs at the venue, to compare it to Melbourne, just so people have got an idea what it's like. But it's a really, like the name says, it's a really ritzy place, you know.
So far as the material that you've been performing live, how's the reaction been, besides the obvious hit?
Well, very, very good. There's surprisingly a lot of people who really know the album backwards. I even had a garter thrown at me tonight.
Oh, I bet you got excited about that.
I was. A little note on it that said, you know, I've got your album, we think you're fantastic, you know, and a phone number, which I'm not going to ring. Because Alan saw the girl who threw it.
Oh, now listen, we mustn't get sexist now, mustn't.
Listen, Australian girls have just got it all over New York girls, American girls in general. They're
right.
Beautiful,
yeah.
Australian girls. Yeah, so the show's been going well. We do a 45-minute set, and we've sort of got a limited stage area because the Eurythmics have got a very big band. We've got limited stage, limited lights, and limited sound. But we still go on there and we get a great reaction, and it feels really, really good, really positive. It's great.
So how long is this tour? Is it going to get extended at all?
I don't think the tour will be extended. The Eurythmics shows go for 6 weeks, and like we're only in the first week of that. And we wind up in Canada with the Eurythmics, and we do a few shows of our own up there, because apparently our records are doing very well up there. And we actually present some awards on some program, which is going to be kind of funny, which means I get to wear a tuxedo. I love tuxedos.
Oh, wonderful.
Kind of a funny one, but I can't wait to do that.
The Katy Pie tuxedo.
The Katy Pie tuxedo, yay! Katie would scream if she heard that.
Actually, mate, so far as Canada is concerned, there's a couple of Australians up there at the moment, or you probably will run into Mother Goose, because they've just scored a tour up there.
That's right. We heard they left today, didn't they?
They left here on Sunday, and so they should almost be in Canada now.
Well, they're sort of good friends of ours, and we're determined to bump into them. They're all sort of drinking buddies from way back.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes.
We used to lug their equipment in and out of the gigs for them when we used to support them.
Yeah?
All the time. Yeah, we go back a fair way with them.
So there could be a hoot in Canada with the geese in real life, huh?
Oh, for sure. Look, there's a hoot anywhere with real life, and with the geese, I tell you what, they're sort of party goers, indoor party goers.
Right.
But after Canada, we apparently come back to the States, and we play the areas where the album's been very strong. And I think we're hooking up with a band called Berlin, maybe.
Oh, wonderful, yeah.
A combined tour with them, because they're like about the same rung of the ladder as we are. And we can go into areas, and where they're big, they'll headline, and where we're big, we'll headline, and sort of split production costs, because for people who don't know it, touring America, it costs an absolute fortune with a crew, and we've got one of those big buses, you know?
Right.
We travel around it, and it's a very, very expensive business, so we need to sort of have a tour like that to make ends meet. played the Palace in Los Angeles as an unannounced warm-up show, and Berlin came along, and they were, you know, they're very nice people, and they thought it'd be a great idea, you know, what's being proposed. You know, it's not all signed, sealed yet, but we're certainly working on that one. It'd be a good tour to do.
All right, mate. Any other interesting things that have been happening to you?
Well, the boys have been going out partying and you know, getting quite a reputation for themselves. Of course, I stay in at night and I don't go out.
Oh, of course, you're the diligent songwriter. You know, you just sit down and write songs all the time, and it's a hard life, isn't it?
No, I just fall asleep easier.
Ah.
But we're taping a little thing with Molly tomorrow in some fabulous apartment on Fifth Avenue in New York overlooking the city. It's up in the clouds and you can see the Empire State, I believe, from the building.
Ah, the hat slumming it again, huh?
Slumming it again, yeah. And that'll be on Countdown soon. So for everyone who, if anyone misses us, please watch it because we miss them very much, all our friends and people like that.
Look, my heart is just going pitter-patter here. Look, the tears are streaming down my face.
I know, really. I tell you what, we do miss home. Every one of us does. We just got our first letters today. It seems we've only been gone for about 3 weeks, but it seems like ages. It really does. And we're having a great time, but home is where the heart is, you know.
All right, David. Well, listen, I'm going to split and play a bit more from the album, and hopefully I'll hear from you in a couple of weeks or whenever you feel like giving me another phone call. We'll sit down and have a natter and give the progress reports from real life.
Okay, and say hello to everybody for us.
Sure, I will. Well, you can say it yourself. Go ahead.
Hello, everybody in Melbourne. We miss you very much. Keep playing our record.
P.S. Wish you were here.
Wish you were here. Wish we were there.
Okay, mate. Take care. Thanks very much for the phone call. Appreciate it.
Okay, John.
Okay, David.
Bye.
Bye.